the middle lane as well. But I feel like that you heard Max Law talking about how at breakfast they all sit together, they all talk about the performance that they've been having.
Berg's making the roam up though. He has the Realm Warp and they can go for this. Trundle ult is popped.
Just gonna be in range, expect to get the few chomps down himself. Takes a bite out of Crime and the kill goes over. You expect in that top side, Trick and Crash meet each other in the jungle. Looks like Trick's gonna
this powerful engage if they can just find it. There's not really much of that.
Realm Warp again, right onto Crash, and it looks like that is going to happen. Japone very low. Monsoon goes down with both summoners, so that means they do not have much siege protection.
Off, TP coming in from Expect.
Yeah, they're looking to get flanked, and Fenerbahce is actually split up here. They could be in trouble.
Dropping the minions in the mid wave, so they make sure that G2 may not have something to push, but they'll go right for Baron if they can take the fight. Thaldrin goes down. The 50-50's only with Crash now, and the Smite. Expect stands tall on the front line. On the other side of the wall. Man mode for him as he pushes Crash over. And we'll see if Crash can get himself back in. The flash is up, so he can pretty much deny any of that positioning, but over the wall goes G2 for Crash, and the Baron will go into the hands of G2 Esports. Trick and Mithy to do the rest of the damage there. Hopefully,
there is no damage.
Enough damage there. Getting a little ahead of themselves. Overzealous, G2 goes for too many kills and almost lose their team doing Baron.
So G's already beating him there.
And now G2 with the Baron, but they're looking for mid, but here comes
the flank.
Righteous Glory, eyes on Sven on the back line. Crash straight to him, expecting Trick now in the front. Sven turns around to start firing, and that is going to be a dead Crash. Trick pops up Thaldrin, enough shots could be the end of him as Perks enters from the side with a flash. And now, without blinking, they continue the fight. Patton and Sven, 1v1, blasted back with a buster shot. And a Kathy, it won't surprise anybody on this one. G2's in the base.
Really good engage from Crash, but just too late into the game. G2 are far too strong, and they're going to go to a nearly perfect game against 1907 Fenerbahce.
Both teams coming in 0-1. There had to be a victor in the group, and G2 makes a bit of a statement for themselves here, climbing towards the top, looking for a 1-2 position here in Group C. They take down the final Nexus turret, and they will have the Nexus. 8-0, 32 minutes in. G2 take the victory over 1907 Fenerbahce.
EU 2-0 on the day, boys. That's it. We're back. We're coming for groups.
And you have to ask, no, I'm not going to say it. But, either way, G2 turning in a good performance here. They can be happy about this one. Back-to-back wins from Europe, playing around the Trundle, I think, very well in both games. And if you weren't thinking the Trundle was going to be a big part of the tournament after the Misfits game, I think you have to be really recognizing the power of this pick now, even if it's just something that's changing how people play in picks and bans. Because you can answer Trundle, but just not really with 10.